Hello everyone, welcome back to Subsistence. I just finished recording yesterday's episode. If you didn't watch that, there's no spoiler alert. But yeah, we are recovered from all of that. We have food and water, and I'm just burning these steaks for mass. We have too much food anyway. There was a lockpick left down here in this crate, as a matter of fact. So I just want to do a bit of looting down here, early morning loot, and then we'll head out today as well and try to get back to our base because we do have the chicken. The one chicken in the animal housing should be okay this morning, but we will need to feed it later in the day, of course. So hopefully we can get back before nightfall and feed that chicken. Also want to check on the base, make sure the fridge hasn't went off yet. The main base, of course, and all of that food go bad. I don't think it would have. I did remember to turn off everything before leaving, so the only thing running was the one fridge. So I think we should be okay. Let me get the bow out. If we find a locked crate today, that would be lovely. I'm super sad that we lost some things yesterday. But that's okay. We'll recover from that. It's not a huge deal. Again, I'm recording this episode back to back with yesterday's video, so there's that. After what happened yesterday, I was a little bit hyped up and I still wanted to continue playing. So yeah, that's the reason for recording that video. I didn't want to leave a big gap in between them. I do see a robe down there. I just seen him squat down, sort of. I don't know where their campfire is, but I know he's right there, so their campfire could be hidden behind a tree. But hopefully we can avoid him. We won't have to deal with that today. We are out of health kits. I did not make any back at the outpost. I'm not sure why I didn't make any. Maybe I just forgot about it or something. I'm not sure. We probably have everything there to make them. I just didn't make any. Got my bow out, my trusty handy dandy bow. Just looking around down here. I'm not familiar with this area. I know people say that there are several locked crate areas just up the little stream that we have our outpost built on. I think someone said there's you can possibly find 3 locked crates just up that area alone. It's quite nice, actually. I do think Season 2, when that happens, a long way away from that happening, of course, but when it does, I think we're going to build on this side of the map, just so I can get myself familiar with this side. And when I, come down here, it wouldn't be a huge deal. I wouldn't feel so out of place down here. Very, very out of sorts down here. I get turned around very easily. I do have to check the map a lot more often down here, but that's okay. I'm not familiar with it at all. Just being down here a little in the multiplayer series, or just a little fun thing that me and Beach Bum have been doing. I would love to get back at that very, very soon. I really hope to do that. Hopefully this week. Maybe I already have earlier in the week. This episode won't go up until Thursday, and I am recording this on Monday. I do like to record a bit ahead, so in case something comes up, I will have videos for you guys. So that's another reason for sometimes there's a gap in when you guys leave comments and when I respond to those. I don't record each video the day before or that day. I like to have them a couple days ahead, actually. So what's going on over here? There's a bear and a chicken, and I thought I saw something down that direction, but maybe I didn't. It wouldn't hurt if we could get some more. Maybe I did see a wolf down this direction. It wouldn't hurt if we could get a bit more sinew, actually. That would be nice. I wonder if the cougars respawn every single day. I've never really tried that before. I don't know if you have to log out of the game and back into it before they respawn. I'm not sure about any of that. I know we killed 5 out of the 6 yesterday. Okay, there's a bear here somewhere. There's a crate over here. It'll be our first crate of the day. That bottle of water is nice. There's a bear in that bush. Its head looks a bit weird. If that was its head. I'm not quite sure which end of the bear that was, but it looked a bit weird poking through that bush. There are rogues up here. I'm not sure if they have moved. I probably shouldn't be up this close to them. There's some scrap over here. There's a fern down here that I thought was a crate. There's more scrap down here, which can't complain about that at all. So this is Monday when I'm recording this episode. I know it won't be posted until Thursday. We had a lot of flooding over the weekend. There's a lot of damage in the area here. We had, I think they said, nearly a foot or over a foot of water in the, on Main Street here. It's just horrible. There's a lot of damages in the area. There's a video posted on Facebook of a camper floating down the river where it had got washed away or whatever, but there's a lot of damages here in the area. Some places near us, we seen about 4 inches of rain. The town to the north of us seen roughly 6 inches of rain. We got pretty lucky. We didn't get as much as a lot of people did, but yeah, there's a lot of damages here. There's a moose. He's just walking around in circles. He's not, struggling or anything. I did hear a bear do its bearly thing. This is usually a locked crate area, I think. There's a bear down there. I could be wrong about the locked crate. It's one of the reasons I want to build somewhere down here. Not exactly sure where yet. I do have a couple of ideas of places that I do like. It will definitely be somewhere close to water. May not be like right on the lake down here, but it may be a bit closer, like the outpost, just kind of along that stream. Could be nice. I kind of like the waterfall area. I like that really well. My mom also likes that area, and she loves the water, so I could potentially build around that in season 2. But who knows? That's definitely some time away. I want to get a lot of things done before that ever happens. We're in the valley. I didn't intend to go this far away. I want to get back to the base and get the things that I wanted to bring home with me. Like I said, I didn't intend to do this at all. Maybe I'll loot the upper section and then get back over there, and then we'll go into the southern side of this. I'm sorry. So we might loot like right here, and then when we come back from the outpost, we may go up this direction. Cold Games changed the map, I think. the way you know, the button you have to use to scroll around the map, so it's a bit different, but it's okay. There is the moose again, or maybe that's the second moose. There's a bear again, and another bear. Maybe they won't chase me. Maybe they just wanted to be a bit noisy. I love that these trees have changed colors. It adds so much to the game. You can definitely tell it's fall. It is, I think, November. It is November. I really do enjoy that. An ore despawned right there. Don't really want to kill him. Probably should have, but I don't really want to. I don't want to have to, you know, take a lot of things back with me. I want to get more loot on the way back. This is, I think, a locked crate area. I think I've seen people find locked crates here. I think Tapman finds locked crates in this area. And Rob. I do love watching those two guys. You know, the conversations they have is quite funny sometimes. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. Let's see if we can get this plant fiber. There's lots of plant fiber actually in this area. Berry here as well. I thought I saw 3 plant fiber, but I guess maybe it was only 2 in the berry. That's okay. That scrap just spawned right in front of me, which was very nice. We have diving gear and things down here. I really want to do a cave dive down here and see if there's a difference in the caves. I'm sure there is. There's a crate just here. There's another plant fiber here as well. We are going to need fuel bricks for our main base, so I probably could potentially go ahead and make 2 of those. And then I'm going to leave the plant fiber that we have on us down here. Again, I took that lockpick from the base, but we haven't really needed it. There wasn't a locked crate immediately spotted here. I may go back up through the birch forest before heading home. But let me go ahead and get myself taken care of in here. Get things out of the fire here as well. Let's go ahead and top that up. Didn't exactly top it up, but we'll go ahead and extinguish it anyway. Leave that off. The fridge, the power is full. Let's go ahead and have that steak. We'll leave the water here. Nah, we probably should. Yeah, we'll leave the water here. We don't need it. Let's put the loot away, and then we'll be ready to head out. You. Here. Ammo. Seeds that we're taking with us. We can leave the ash here, and the burnt stuff goes here. Okay, let's grab our things and head out. Let's turn the fridge off. It isn't, still don't have the power to keep it going on its own. Let's have a couple of tomatoes. Okay, so we are topped up and ready to head back home. Let's go, like I mentioned, back up through the birch forest and see if we can find use for this lockpick. I did get the sinew and all of the things that I wanted to take back with me. There's a chicken and a bear up here. Usually that bear is guarding a locked crate. I have found that to be true occasionally. There's usually a locked crate at the base of that rock for whatever reason. And that bear is most of the time guarding it. Let's see if there's one down here. There's no need to kill the bear if there isn't a locked crate down here. I see a crate, but not a locked crate. There's a building crate right there. Wonder if he's left the area enough for me to get that. There's no way, is there? Nope. Okay, let's start heading back home before we, you know, have the same problem we had yesterday. No spoiler alert. I still did not make any health kits, and I'm not quite sure I have the stuff back at the base to make those, but we're going to find out. And if not, we'll have to do a bit of fishing. I think we have to have that medical stuff for that. The fish oil stuff, I think. Insect repellent health kit. We need those little green tubes, the medicinal tonic. We might have some of that back at the base. I'm not quite sure how much, but we might have some of it. There is a onion and a ammo crate here. I think this time we're going to go, like I mentioned on the map, sort of this direction home. The very, very long way around. Hopefully we have enough time to do that today. If not, we'll be running home in the dark. Let's go over this direction. There is another something to bear apparently over there. Okay. It's very pretty right in here. I always like all of these trees in the shaded area. It's very pretty here. Cottonseed. Very nice. I did eat and, you know, fill myself up before leaving the outpost. I did have a couple of tomatoes, a piece of steak. I turned off the fridge. I didn't see the point in wasting all of the power that had been generated with the generator because it was not storing it properly. I mean, it was storing it, but the fridge was using it, so I didn't see the point in it. It's still not sustainable. It can't keep up. So I'm going to have to bring another wind turbine down and maybe even another solar panel. I think they'll do better when they're fully upgraded, which is a great possibility. Let's go ahead and get this plant fiber. I did keep my 2 fuel bricks for the fires for when I get home. I think I've seen Game Edge find a locked crate around here somewhere. I think so. Can't remember for sure. That's okay. If we find a locked crate, that'll be fine. If not, that'll be okay too. That's a big tree. So I was thinking about this game over the weekend, and I was thinking about how these big trees are usually in or near a locked crate spawn. I have had a lot of luck finding locked crates around those trees. I'm not sure if that's just luck, if that's just well placed big trees and loot spawns or locked crate spawns, but who knows? That was just something I was thinking about over the weekend. Okay, I'm not really seeing a ton of loot up here. There is an ore on this rock that I could possibly get. I think it's iron, which is desperately needed because we did use a lot of it working on the BCU cracker. We do have everything to craft that with now. We just are waiting on power and mass. And we don't have the mass generated. I am fairly certain that we have enough burnt meat that we can generate the mass that's necessary without even running the mass fabricator. However, I would like to run the mass fabricator in, you know, stages, keep the power high, keep the mass going. So I may build a little bit of mass at a time just to make sure we have that and keep everything going and we don't lose, you know, run out of power. There's a lot of plant fiber down there. But that bear, I just don't think it's worth it. Maybe 2 out of 3 won't be bad. I don't even know who I ran into, but I ran into somebody. I wonder if I can kill one of these guys with the arrow. I really shouldn't be doing this. I don't have any health kits. Oh, there are 4 of these guys. Yeah, that ain't happening. Don't have a health kit. Don't have a health kit. Remember that, girl. You don't have a health kit. And I do have a bandage, so I better be using that. Okay, so that happened. There's some scrap here. I know they are still chasing me. I can hear them. There's a bear down there. And a deer up this direction. I think the deer is the safer choice. See, there's one guy still chasing me. There's Alpha Base there. I want to bandage myself again. There is a wolf and a bear chasing me. Woo. There's plant fiber. Missed it though. Okay, how are we? Is anyone else chasing us? That was crazy. I don't know why I left down there without making a health kit. That is like one of the stupidest things I've done in a very, very well in this episode. I was gonna say in a very long time, but that's not true. I hope you guys are doing well. I don't know. I'm just a mess today. After yesterday's episode, yeah. Okay. Where are we exactly? There's the fence. There's a big tree over here. It's starting to get dark, actually. It's been a very long day, apparently. A very long reading day. Let's get a bit of wood. Probably going to need the sticks to repair the trap. The animal trap back at the base. Okay, let's go ahead and craft some sticks with this. Okay, we are still looting. Like I mentioned, it's getting dark. Trying to get back to the base. I do see the beacon. I'm trying to go in that direction. However, I keep getting distracted. Very, very easily distracted in this game. Is there any ores up here? There's an ore. I think it's iron as well. Very nice. Well worth the stop. There's our little Charlie base raiding fortress outpost. Just getting this potassium here. And there's a bear down that direction, so we probably should stay a bit higher. Plant fiber. Can't complain about plant fiber. It's pretty desperately needed. Cordage is a problem, or was a problem. May still be for all I know. I didn't intend to run straight back to the base like this, and I'm very sorry that that had to happen. I did forget to make a health kit like I've mentioned several times, and I would have, you know, stuck it out with those rogues if I would have had some way to heal myself. I did not want to die there again. Do we have any animals here? We don't. This one is baited. This one is not. I'll go ahead and bait that. Hopefully things are well with our chicken. It is still alive, which is great, but it's level 5 chicken. Wow. Probably have several eggs in here. It still has food and water, so we could have potentially stayed until morning and came back, but that's okay. Do we need to put any food away? We don't, but we do need to have a bit of these steaks and maybe a couple tomatoes. I think we'll be okay after that. Let's put the loot away. Okay, we have wood, plant fiber. We're doing okay with fiber. It's not as big of an issue as I initially thought. I do need to make some more cordage. We only have 3 pieces. Let's put the nails away. And we have some sticks here. Let's put the sinew away first of all, and the weapons parts. Not sure what else goes in here. One biofuel will be okay. I'm just looking, sorry. Let's go ahead and put the cottonseed in here. The worm away as well. And we don't have any ash. We do have some animal poop. Let's put that in there. Let's actually get 10 of these, and we'll put this gun away, and we'll reload this one, and we'll put 5 more rifle rounds in the emergency stash chest as well. Let's go ahead and put that in there. The feathers go in there. Actually go right there. We have a seed here that can be placed in this crate. And we have some... We're doing really well with power. Let's go ahead and turn on the refinery thing here. Let's put the eggs and all of that stuff away. Let's work on this chest again. We keep a weapon in here. We keep actually a couple weapons in here. Keep that and that. We need to reload this one. We actually had 10 bandages in here. Not quite sure where those went. We had a stash of protein bars as well. I think we had 5 and 10 berries. We're going to take this axe and leave it in there as well. I'm going to make some health kits, bandages. I'm going to get myself sorted overnight. I want to light these fires again and get a little bit of light turned on in here. I am horrible for forgetting that. So I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series. I really do hope you enjoyed this episode. I really hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.